Bam, damn, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gump Nation forever, brother.
Namath again faking, quickly finds his target.
Now cuts in. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30.
Quick drop throws in the end zone.
Each number represents an expectation, a challenge that only a championship tradition can issue.
Pressure. Anders hits him. The ball is loose.
Alabama, here comes the heat. Cornelius Bennett. Whoa, did he get lit up?
It is an endless passing of the torch that urges the wearer to enrich his legacy.
Brings pressure up the middle in a hurry. They can't get away from Dante. Alexander first down and more.
Richardson breaks free on the sideline. Turns the corner. Can you say goodbye?
Because at Alabama, tradition is not retired. It is built.
Does put a smile on my face.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Week 2 of Alabama football. Y'all are ready for this? Because I'm going to watch it tonight, guys. I've got nothing to bother me, so we're going to do a reaction show tonight, so y'all be prepared for that. I don't care how late it is. We're going to have some fun with that tonight. All right, before we get started, let's go ahead and get our guys on here. I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to bring on the one and the only Mr. Spencer. Come on down.
I'd like for people to remember me as being a winner, because I ain't ever been nothing but a winner.
Alabama defeats Miami. Calling has succeeded.
This is not the end. This is the beginning.
Welcome,
Hey, good morning,
everybody.
Spencer.
Doing great, brother. I just want to welcome everybody. Roll Tide. It's week 2 game day. We ready to pick them and get this weekend rolling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning to you, Stephen Hicks, Ken, Mr. Jones, Todd Colburn, William Bryant, Jeff Stapleton, Little Joe C. I see you in here. Brother, you can play this game. I don't know if you're not in, you're just here to enjoy, but you didn't make no picks last week. And I know you was here for a little bit. So, Joe, I just want to make sure that you know you can play this game. If you need us to explain it to you, I'll be more than happy to. Okay, bud? Just want to make sure you know that. All right. Before we get on even further, do we really want to bring this turkey on? Get ready for the mouth. Yeah, get ready for the mouth, because here we go. Jeez, I hate to do this.
It doesn't just roll out great players. He and his staff develop them. It's all about the process.
Oh, good. We ain't got him no more.
Looks much
Take a
better.
look at that, gentlemen. Look at that. That's what you're looking for right there. That right there is the number one, number bad boy on the box. That's what you're looking for. You ain't going to get it because he ain't going to get caught. Just enjoy the picture, the beauty, the serenity of that picture for your life.
I've never seen him look so good.
Me either.
All right, Brett, set your little butt down. Hey, good morning, William. Good morning to you, William. Glad to see you. I think we already covered Todd Colburn. I don't see Rise up on here yet. I'm sure he'll pop in maybe later on. No, I did not watch Duke and SMU. No, sir. So how are we feeling today, guys?
I'm ready to go, baby. Let's get it going.
All right, let me go through this. It was a tough week for me. I'm gonna put it to you like that. All right, let me give you the standings right now. Benjamin got 1 last week. This one surprises me. more so than my own. Okay. I got one. Here's the surprise. Jeff Stapleton only got one. And I'm going to tell you, that blowed my mind. Jeff Stapleton only one? No way. All right. Roll Tide Rise Up. Got two. Joe C., you didn't play, buddy. I didn't get no picks. So if you don't mind, give me some picks, brother. I'd love to see you play the game. Ken got two. Todd Colburn got two. Steven got two. Let's see who else. All right, that's all of my. No, Spencer, you got two. These are the ones that's got three. William got three. Mr. Jones has got three. Sorry to say it, guys, but AT has got three again. He's coming hot off the box. So, guys, we're going to have
three in a row, baby. Woo!
He loves that trophy, guys. Y'all got to knock him off. Don't put it on me. All right, let's get started. We're going to get started with, let's go with our outside of the box game this week. We're going to go with Colorado and Nebraska. It is at Nebraska's house. Nebraska has picked to win by 7. It's 6.5, but actually it's 7 points, guys. So, what's your take on it? Let's go with Spencer first.
Well, this one's the 7 points is what got me on this one. It really is. Because Colorado has won for the past 3 years. They beat them 3 years in a row. And not much has changed for Nebraska. Nebraska is playing them at home.
Mm-hmm.
But the 7 points, good Lord. But against my better judgment, I'm going to pick Nebraska to win by over 7 points. I'm going with Nebraska on this one.
You were going with Nebraska. AT.
Well, he's a smart man. I tell you what, he must have been sitting here trying to osmosis off me. He's been listening to what I've been saying all this time. He got a little bit of intelligence in him. I'm picking at you, Spencer. Hey, guys, listen, Spencer's highly intelligent. He knows these teams better than I do. Like I said, I got lucky, but yeah, I'm going with Nebraska. I don't think Shedeur Sanders and them have got enough on that team yet around him to really beat them again this year. I think that I forgot that new head coach I got up there in Nebraska, but he brought Dennis Raiola up there. I think Raiola is going to show out a little bit today. Both offenses in this game. I think Nebraska will wind up finding a way to run over them and through them, helping them by probably about 18 points. I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Prime has really got that team together like they should be. I think they're still going to have problems this year, and I've seen a lot of improvement in Nebraska myself. They looked pretty good last week. So this week, I'm really hoping for my ex-boss man. He's a Nebraska fan. I'm also going to be picking Nebraska. All right. Now, I'm going to give these folks good time to put in their picks on that one. Jeff Stapleton is what's happened to Justin. If you can find out for me, I'd really appreciate it. Little Joe, it's no harm, but I love seeing you in here. I'm sure Spencer and everybody else does too. We just would like to see you play, but if that's, if you got a problem with it, that's fine with me. No problem. We're just glad you're here.
John's done 0-1 already.
He's done went to Colorado on you. Oh.
0-1, Jones, 0-1.
Oh. That is so funny. That is so funny. All right. We're going to, most everybody's going for Nebraska, so that's going to be interesting. I'd love to see. No, I'm not. I need some picks here. All right, let's go with the next one. Texas versus Michigan. They're playing at Michigan's house. Texas is to win by 7. All right, take off on this one.
This is going to be another Michigan game, like I said. Texas and Michigan game. I mean, Texas and Michigan, it's going to be an easy game for Texas. I don't think Michigan's got the horses up front. They lost the entire offensive line. They got 2 guys in the secondary. They got 2 quarterbacks, which means they got no quarterbacks. I don't know without Connor Stallion telling them what's coming. I don't think they're going to run through them again. I think it's going to be bad. I mean, it's going to get ugly. I don't think Texas is going to take their foot off the brake before it's all said and done. And everybody's going to say Michigan is done. That's my thought on the process, Mr. Spencer. You're
Can't hear
muted,
you,
bud.
Steve. Can you?
Yeah, I am. I'm muted. Sorry about that. For me, this is Steve Sarkisian's chance to prove that he's taking it to the next level and should be a part of the SEC. And I'm picking Texas myself in this one.
Well, they lost a coach in Michigan. They did gain no, that's Ohio. I'm sorry. We got Sapp from them, and I think that was a excellent transfer right there. That young man is really playing some good football for Alabama. I'm glad we got him. So that's kind of depleting on Michigan also. Everything is gone from Michigan. I mean, even the rankings, I don't believe is going to stand up. I would love to see Michigan go way down, and when anybody goes to the Michigan national championship game, they need an asterisk by it that they did cheat, and everybody knows it. But I feel like they don't have the team that can beat Texas. I don't see no drop off from Texas. And am I correct? Who got Isaiah Bond? Was it Texas?
Yes.
Yeah. So they got Isaiah Bond over there. I know Jeff said something about the RBs, but I don't think that's going to matter in this game. I think Texas all the way with the 7 points, even though it is at Michigan's house. Texas for me.
Please don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind losing this pick. If Michigan comes up and upsets them, I will be one happy man. Don't get me wrong. Because I'm definitely a horns down guy. I'll tell you that right now.
That's right. You got that right. That's for sure.
All right. So that's me, AT, and Spencer's all picking Texas. And I believe a little bit of everybody. That Webb's already got all his in. All right. Let's see here. This one is going to be interesting. This is a game we've all been waiting for since last year when we had the debacle of trying all the quarterbacks and set down Jalen Milroe. So I really want to know what this time is going to be like. Alabama, South Florida. Alabama's picked by 31 points. It is at Alabama's house. Spencer, have fun with this one.
Oh, definitely. I'm picking Alabama. This is going to be a statement. This is going to be a Jalen Milroe statement. Just depends on how long they're going to leave him in. But it don't matter. We got great backups also. They're going to see a whole different team than what they saw last year. So it's definitely Alabama on this one.
AT?
I see a lot of people done copied what I was going to do, guys. Hey, that's smart. At least you won't lose another game to me this week. I mean, I've seen Nebraska, Texas, and Alabama. A lot of guys knew I was going to pick them, so they're coming in behind me. William Bryant, you're an intelligent man. Look at Jeff Stapleton coming on. He got the same thing I did. Hey, at least you're listening. Alabama all day, all night, all day. There ain't no way this is going to get through their looks. Their looking glass this year is definitely, when they look through it this time around, they're going to look up and they're going to say Alabama just running clean to them. This is going to be a game of big plays, just like it was last week. We're not going to have as near as many mistakes as we did because it ain't game number one. It ain't the first snap of the season. Your nerves ain't off the charts because it's the first game of the season. They're going to go through them, around them, and every.
Waiting for the freeze up to quit. AT? All right, guys. Well, while he's froze up on me, guys, you would think he would took that money and got himself a better internet, don't you think? He better do it this year. All right, Alabama, 31 points. That's a lot of points. But we also seen what happened last week against it's so hard, Western Kentucky. Now, I know South Florida's not Western Kentucky, and we beat them by 60-something points. So can Alabama, again, beat South Florida by 31? And that's the question here. It's not that the question of winning the game is not it. It's how many points, 31 points. I still think they need a lot to work on. I don't think they're going to sit there and peel back just because they didn't have a lot of offense last week because we just handled them so easy. I don't think Kevin DeBoer is going to pull back in. He needs these guys to gel and get plays. I don't think he needs to be working on 2-minute drills or anything like that, or long plays. So I think he keeps the foot on the pedal. I'm going to pick Alabama myself and the points. So
one thing I am looking forward to this game a lot is South Florida has a better quarterback. He's got a little bit more experience this year also. He's got great release. He's a true dual threat, and we're going to have to be on our toes. So this is going to tell me a lot about how far our defensive backfield has come. It's going to tell me a lot if we're going to get pushed up the middle or not. They do have a center who is hesitant on his first movement on blocking after he centers. He's got that hesitation. I don't know if he's confused if he's supposed to put his foot back, what hand to go up, but he has a little bit of hesitation every time he centers to get into a blocking position. And I think our nose guard take advantage of that. So that's going to tell me if this game going to tell me a lot if we're going to get good push up the middle this season or not, with Wisconsin and Georgia looming next.
Yep, coming up. Has anybody heard anything about Caden Proctor?
I have not heard anything, but I'll be willing to bet they leave him out this game.
I think so too. I'm hoping he's in it because he really needs all playing time he can get. Ken, you living on the edge, ain't you, brother?
Yeah, he is. Well, 31 points is a lot. That's a lot of points. I got to give it to him. It is.
Yep.
Because you can win by 28 and it's a blowout. So you know what I mean? It's hey, I mean, ain't a bad bet, really.
It is. It's not. It's not. That's the reason I say that 31 point, and that's what this game is all about. It's not about who you for. It is not. So, anyways, AT, are you back with us?
I am. I cut my video off. I think my video is causing a problem. Can you hear me?
I
yeah,
say
we can hear you.
You never look better.
Oh, man.
That age right.
Perfect. All right, guys. Do you have anything else on that Alabama Southern Florida game, AT?
No, the Alabama's just going to run through them. It's going to be another warm-up game after last year. They're going to be pissed off. They're going to come in mad because they've been hearing all this bullshit talk about Alabama this, Alabama that. So they're going to take care of them. No worries. It's going to be a warm-up game.
You know what I'm fixing to do? That's why I love this game. Guys, if anybody has changed their mind and on all three picks, George, you need to make your picks if you're going to, brother. I am going to change one of my picks.
Oh,
just so I won't be in with the crowd. Okay, I'm going to change my Colorado-Nebraska pick. I'm going to pick Colorado. Just so if I happen to get it right, I'll gain one on AT. If not, I'll be down another.
Hey, don't forget William Bryant's 3-0 also.
Yep, well, I think he's made the same picks you did.
Yeah, so you're going to lose one to him. Either way you go, you're going to lose one.
Well, from what I've seen, Mr. Jones has picked one that's odd. Ken is picking one or two that's odd, and I'm going to pick one that's odd to see what happens. Because it's like I said, this is a game. This is strategy as it's going on.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yep, that's what it's for. Now, guys, if you're not changing your mind, or if you want to, you can put all three picks in right now, and that'll seal it for me. It makes it easier on me if you put all three of your picks right about now, and you have time to do it. So, but if you also change your mind, I always go by what you last put in. Okay, so if you had Bama to win, and then all of a sudden you changed your mind and you pick South Florida, I will be going with the South Florida one. Okay, so all right, guys, games of interest. I'm going to save the best one for last. I'm going to go first with Clint.
Hold up. Let George know he hadn't missed this weekend. He can go ahead and put picks in this weekend because he just said I missed another weekend.
Nope, we're still on the air. We are still.
Go ahead, George. Put it in there now.
Yep. Let me go over it for George, if y'all don't mind. We are picking Alabama with 31 at home over South Florida. They got to win by 31 points, George. And we are picking Colorado and Nebraska. It's at Nebraska's house, and they are picked to win by 7. Okay. We are also picking Texas and Michigan. It's at Michigan's house. Texas is picked to win by 7. George, make all your picks, as you go. And as long as we're on the air, you're free to go. You can go right ahead and put them in. You can put all three of them in if you want to. Let's see here. Dang it. Well, I'll tell you what, at least me and let's see what Mr. Jones said. Yeah, he's a 3 winner, so I'm going to stay with it. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Jones. All right, so we're going to just do it for a little fun. These are not games that we're picking, guys. It's just a little interest, and I always like to see what happens. So, anyways, Clemson versus App State. App State, AT really liked this. So, AT, I'm going to let you take off on this. Clemson is picked to win by 17 points at Clemson's house.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. App State might beat them straight up. Cade Klubnik is another Dennis ukulele. He could throw some passes, but he'll throw more interceptions than he should. And I think he's gonna put them in bad positions one too many times. You know how App State went down to A&M a couple of years ago or last year, whenever it was, and beat them at their house. They're not scared to go on the road. They're not scared to be out there playing against poor little Clemson, especially after Clemson got their butt kicked. But Georgia's so bad. App State's going to come in wired, fired, ready to kick them clean out of the field. And when Clemson starts season 0-2, everybody's going to say, bye-bye. So, Clemson, you're in trouble today. I'll put you on upset alert if it's such a thing, because I'm telling you, App State's coming. They're not going to play with you. They're going to beat you.
All right. What do you got there, Spencer?
I don't see it. I think Clemson will beat App State. They're going to have to prove a point. That embarrassment they took from Georgia, which was an embarrassment. They played with Georgia the first half, but just like Dabo just gave up second half, and his players gave up, and I don't know what happened. I really don't. But I do know that they'll have to come out and try to get a little dignity back for their team, because they do have the talent. If you look at their roster, Clemson has the talent. They just got bad leadership. That's all I'm saying on that one. But I've got to go with Clemson if I was a bet man on this one.
I'll tell you what, it's a really hard pick. That's the reason I wanted to talk about it. We started to go with it today, but no, it was something else that was going to go with. I could only pick one outside of the team box. But anyways, Clemson versus App. I don't have confidence in Clemson. I don't. App State is just they're the Gonzaga of basketball. You know, they just come out of nowhere, and all of a sudden they're just always somewhere up the top, and they're just playing good football over there. 17 points. I'm gonna go with App State myself. I really believe they could at least keep them down. They may beat them by 14, 16 points, but I don't think they're going to do it by 17. I don't think. I think
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, I would pick App State on this one. All right. The main one that I'm really curious about, Tennessee versus North Carolina State, the Wolfpack. It is being played at North Carolina's house, and Tennessee is picked to win by 9 points.
Spencer might be sleeping in a doghouse tonight.
I'm going to say Spencer on this one. All right. AT, what do you think?
I'm looking at Spencer here because I know he might be at a doghouse. There's Miss Cajun background. She's just waiting on him to pick the wrong
team. I ain't scared of it. I'd be happy to. On this one here, what'd you say? What's the point? Tennessee's gonna wear them out. There's no doubt in my mind. But what I'm wanting to see in this game, because y'all know a few episodes back, I did a sleeper pick for the ACC. Who do I think could be a sleeper to win it? And I picked North Carolina State. I picked them. So this is going to show me what type of team they really have against a better opponent, because they ain't going to meet another team like Tennessee and all of ACC. Miami would be close. Miami would be a close, talent-wise. But the rest of ACC won't be there. So I'm looking forward to watching this game because of that. I want to see what type of offense and defense they really have. But they ain't got a defense to stop Tennessee. They ain't got it. That's my
opinion. I agree with you. This game at Tennessee, yeah.
No, it's at North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina, that gives them a shot at it, but I agree with you. I think Lama Leva, whatever that guy's name is, I ain't going to try to say it because it's too long, but he's going to be real good, and I ain't no doubt about it. The kid's highly accurate. He's going to have a good – huh?
They call him Nico, quarterback.
Oh, Nico. There you go. That's what Nico's easy to say. Yes, sir. Nico's going to have a well of a day against this team. I think it's going to be like a 48-38 kind of ball game, but Tennessee should win it.
I'm writing this down, kid. Tennessee by 50. That's what he said.
Oh, me.
So
Ken, I'm
if it
sorry,
don't,
son, but you ain't gonna win that big.
yeah, Kid says by 50. I want to see because if this team don't win by 50 points, I'm gonna be on Ken. I need something to get on Ken.
Hey,
Hey, Ken, I'll take that.
Van just showed up. Van, do you need to put in your picks for today while we're still live?
Hey, Ken, I'll take 10 on that. If you want to go by 50, I'll take North Carolina State plus 50.
Ooh,
I guarantee you don't want that bet.
Jeff Stapleton stepping up says NC upset.
Yep.
Over Tennessee. Katie
They
done
can do
walked
it.
out the room, right?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, now tell the truth. Go ahead. Tell us what you want.
Van, I know you just come in. If you want to play, buddy, just let me know and I'll give you the picks, and we'll let you do your picks real quick before we get out of here. Just let me know if you want to play. He's still in here. All right. Well, I'll go over it one more time just in case. So the games we picked today is Colorado and Nebraska. They're playing at Nebraska's house. They are picked to win by 7 points. Nebraska is picked to win. We picked Texas versus Michigan. It is at Michigan's house. Texas is picked to win by 7. Alabama and South Florida. Alabama is picked to win by 31. Of course, they're at their house. Well, man, if you want to, just for fun, just put in your picks. That's the 3 that we just picked. Or those are the ones that matter. Let's put it that way. So if you want to pick them, outstanding. But I can't. Well, now wait a minute, Ken. How is Tennessee going to be 52 and NC State 13? That's not by 50.
Hey, I done won already. Give me my $10. Damn, that's the easiest $10 I ever made, Ken. I like you. You a good man. Made it to 23.
Oh, Lord. Did I even pick that game? No. I'm sorry. I just think Tennessee's going to have too much firepower. I really do.
That would have been a good one to pick if we'd have done it because it had so many different reaction to it.
Yep. It would have. But it's going to be a good game. That is going to be a good game. I hope. I would say Tennessee's going to win it. I think they're just going to be too strong. 9 points. I believe Tennessee's at least going to do it by 10, at least that. So, yeah, I would have to go with Tennessee. Well, all right, guys, y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
Nope.
Hey, LSU, Mr. Hebert, I can't do it on this show, but I'd love to give you some bad words, brother. I tell you what, I'd love every minute of your screaming, yelling, stomping, screaming, crying, and I acting like a 2-year-old on your show the other night when LSU got beat by USC. I'm going to savor every moment of it. I saved it to my playlist. It's on my computer forever because every time I think about it, I'm going to play it. Think of you sorry thing. Hey, roll tide, everybody. I'm glad you joined in to watch this band. You should pick with us, son. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep. Always is. Always fun. Enjoy it. We are, again, up to $400, just in case anybody does not know. We are up $400. So, anyways, guys, we're going to get out of here, Van. Good seeing you, Ken, Stephen Hicks, Todd Colburn, George Lambert. Glad you got in there, too. William, always good. You know that. Jeff?
Be jamming, yeah.
The cat wants to know what
be
your
jamming.
score is for today.
I don't think
I like his response to Ken on that one.
Cat's wanting to know what your score is for the Tennessee North Carolina game today.
Like you. 40-19.
She said 40-19.
Wait a minute. I got to write it down. You got to. You talking about Tennessee?
That can happen.
Game?
Tennessee, North Carolina State. Yeah, Stephen Hicks was wanting to know what she was saying. I think
that could definitely happen. They got a good offense.
So she's picking North Carolina to win?
No, Tennessee to win.
You gonna get shot, hung, and murdered.
Everybody's up north, though, man.
Hey, I heard them pots and pans. I didn't hear the first cast iron in there. I ain't scared.
You make your way to Indiana pretty quick. You better watch out.
All right, guys. We appreciate y'all coming in here, being with us. Spread the word, guys. We love playing. We don't care who wins or loses. We really don't. We enjoy it. But like I said, there is $400 on the line. So y'all come back next week to be with us. And y'all enjoy the games today. And most important than everything, roll down tide. Y'all have a good evening here.
Roll tide.
You've got to be better in all three areas of life, which of course are spiritual, mental, and physical. You must be able to discipline yourself. If you don't learn but one thing out of football, it'll be worthwhile. There's certain sacrifices that you will have to make. There are going to be many sacrifices you have to make in later life. To fight. Oh, I don't mean fist fight. I mean to get up and come back and get up and come back and get up and come back again after you've been knocked down. And that could happen to you in later life. But if it does, you're going to know how to handle it. There's no one that ever has or ever will accomplish anything alone. I've read about self-made men. That's Tommy rot, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even know how to define intangibles. And I know that if you learn these lessons, you'll have it. And if you have it, you'll win, and you'll be better prepared in those three areas of life that we've been talking about. That there are going to be times for everyone that you're going to get discouraged. But if you never lose sight of your objective and never give up on yourself, if we do that as a team, 11 at a time, 4 years from now, why, you'll be walking out of here